Hi, I'm Misty Winters, Realtor with Catherine Hanson Real Estate, and this is my weekly interview. Today I'm interviewing Bo Passen with Passen Inspections. Is that what it is?
Passen Inspections and Thermal Imaging. It's a mouthful, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll just let him do all the mouthful stuff. And I have a lot of real estate related professionals that I work with, and usually I have 2, 3, 4 that I prefer. But in the inspection part of it, Bo is my favorite. So, and that's hard to do with some of the other real estate related professionals because there are a lot of them that I like. But he's definitely my favorite. He's just honest and he won't scare your buyers to death. With the way he presents it. And his right-hand man is actually a woman that is his high school sweetheart. So I read on Facebook recently, which is just so cool. And she's amazing too. I told her the other day she's the wind beneath his wings. So anyway, I'm sure it goes both ways though. But anyway, so we have a couple questions for Bo today to help us better understand inspections. And we'll start off with the more informative ones first, and then we'll end it with one fun question for him. So my first question is, why are inspections so important?
Well, your house is typically your largest investment you'll ever make in your life, right? And even if it's not the largest one, it's typically the largest one you've made to that point in your life. So it's very important to understand what's going on, to do your due diligence and know what you're getting into. The motto of my company is, do you really know what you're buying? And that's typically the way we approach the inspection. So we give you the information on what's going on with the house.
Yeah, and then how do you choose a good inspector other than choosing you?
Well, there's a lot of things that you need to look at. It's actually easier to become an inspector than it really sounds. There's a test and there's some training and that kind of stuff. But one of the most important things that I believe in is get an inspector that is a Florida inspector. Okay, I'm certified nationally, but I'm also certified in Florida. And I'm a member of the Florida Association of Building Inspectors. And we focus all of our training on Florida stuff. When you do a national test, you'll get test questions on oil fire furnaces and things, boilers, things, ice damming, things that we don't ever deal with. So with Florida, the Florida tests and the Florida training, we deal with swimming pools and docks and seawalls and
mold
and building a house on a slab on sand because we're building a house on sand.
Right.
So, and things like that. So it's very Florida centric. So I would highly recommend using an inspector from the Florida Association of Building Inspectors, even if you don't use me.
Yeah, and preferably use Bo, but he is booked. I mean, nonstop. You got to get your foot in the door with him because
my boss is a slave driver.
His boss, aka high school sweetheart, aka wife.
That's right.
All right, and the last question that we'll ask Bo, because he's a very busy man, and I appreciate him taking time out of his busy schedule for this interview. But what is the weirdest thing you have found in a house? And I know you have all kinds of stories. Oh my gosh.
Well, it depends on what you do, of what you define as weird. Animals. Was under a manufactured home out in Geneva, and there was a 4-foot alligator under there.
That would be weird, yeah.
That was pretty weird. I was in a house in Castleberry where I thought there was a dead body in the attic.
Oh, okay.
And it turned out it was a Halloween decoration. But I literally thought there was a dead body in the attic. It kind of freaked me out for a moment. But if you're talking weird on catastrophic to the house, I told you the story earlier about a guy had made a storage area over his garage and cut out all the webs of the attic. All of the truss webs were all cut out so he could have storage up there, and the whole roof wobbled like a loose tooth. So that's not something that typically somebody is going to know before they buy their house. And that would be a financial burden for the rest of that person's life, getting that thing repaired.
Yeah, and why did he do it? He thought he was actually doing upgrades to the house, right?
He had a lot of stuff stuffed up there. He had boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. It was kind of a hoarder home where he had lots and lots of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really strange.
Yeah, that is really weird. So I know you have a lot of cool stories, and he's got a Facebook page, and it makes me
Yeah.
giggle every day. I look at his pictures and his posts, and it's definitely entertaining.
I post them on my personal page first, and then every one of them I forward to my business page, Passen Inspections and Thermal Imaging. It's on Facebook. You can like us on Facebook and follow all the funny, goofy things I find each week.
Yeah.
I try to put something on every week, at least one a week. Sometimes I'll put one a day because it's just.
Oh yeah, recently it seems like you've had a lot, and they
Yeah.
are hilarious. And of course, he doesn't put the addresses or any names like
No.
that. So if it is one of your houses, nobody needs to know about the crazy things.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, definitely look Bo up. Bo Passen, and Tanya's his wife. And again, you can find him on Facebook. And if you need a contact number, you can contact me. We'll also put his information on the comment section below the video. And again, thank you so much for your time, Bo.
Well, thank you.
And-
I absolutely enjoyed the morning.
Yeah,
So.
thank you. And I'm Misty Winters, Realtor with Catherine Hansen Real Estate.